बट
नंबर
वो
1.
इफेक्टिव कैसे रहा? अगर इतनी बार एक सब्सटेंस डाइल्यूट हो गया है तो उसका खत्म, जो उसका जो भी
Through
हम लेना चाह रहे हैं उसमें
No,
से.
how is it khatam? You can't detect it on your scale. That does not mean it is khatam. Detect it on a scale of nanoparticles. Detect it on a scale where it's actually not. So right now, what is the problem? The problem is that above Avogadro's constant, you can't really detect anything, right?
ठीक.
Homeopathy is quite contradictory in our country, actually.
अच्छा.
Because if you go to Kolkata, you see the National Institute and you'll see how patients just line up there for free. There are about 200 patients at least. Winters में रामफल आते हैं. You know, they're so good. हम रामफल क्यों नहीं खा रहे? They're the mangoes of the winter season.
अच्छा,
हाँ, क्यों नहीं खा रहे? It's
मेरे को भी नहीं
simple.
पता था ये.
हाँ, it's so good. I've been having ramphal. They look. I myself, there was once a time where Hair Reviver had fakes. It was so trending. It was so trending that people had developed fakes of it, and they were selling water in it on
Exactly.
Flipkart and Snapdeal.
हाँ. नमस्कार, मैं हूं आपकी होस्ट खुशी एंड वेलकम बैक टू अनदर एपिसोड ऑफ नमर टॉक्स. आज का एपिसोड है होम्योपैथी के बारे में, अ मेडिसिन फील्ड जिसके बारे में इंडिया में बहुत लोग जानते हैं एंड ग्लोबली भी रिकॉग्नाइज किया जा रहा है, बट वी आर स्टिल नॉट अवेयर अबाउट लिटिल डिटेल्स अबाउट होम्योपैथी जो हम समझ नहीं पा रहे. तो आज के एपिसोड में मैं ये पूरा होम्योपैथी के वर्ल्ड को आपके पास लेके आई हूँ विद डॉक्टर तान्या बख्शी, हु इज़ अ होम्योपैथी एंड वेलनेस एक्सपर्ट एंड बैक्सिन्स होम्योपैथी की लेगेसी से आते हैं मैम आप. तो वी आर ग्रेटफुल दैट यू आर ऑन नमर टॉक्स टुडे. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर गिविंग अस योर टाइम.
Thank you and namaskar, as you say.
सो हमारी गेस्ट ने भी आपको नमस्कार कर दिया है.
Yes.
एंड लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड. सो डॉक्टर तान्या, होम्योपैथी इज़ अ मेडिसिन फील्ड जो लोग कहते हैं कि साइंटिफिक नहीं है या फिर एलोपैथी से डिफरेंट है, तो पीपल थिंक कि वो मेडिसिन नहीं है, वो नुस्खे हैं या फिर नेचुरल इंग्रेडिएंट से बनाए जा रहे हैं, बट साइंटिफिक नहीं है. तो एक बार आप समझाएंगे होम्योपैथी है क्या?
So जब आप बोलते हो होम्योपैथी साइंटिफिक है या साइंटिफिक नहीं है, इट कम्स फ्रॉम द नॉलेज ऑफ व्हाट होम्योपैथ्स डू अराउंड अस और व्हाट
Okay.
होम्योपैथ्स वी हैव सीन और ग्रोन अप विद, राइट?
Hmm.
सो कई बार ये क्वेश्चन रह जाता है कि होम्योपैथी काम कैसे करती है
Exactly.
एंड इसके अंदर इंग्रेडिएंट्स क्या हैं
Exactly.
या व्हाट इसकी प्रिंसिपल्स क्या हैं.
Exactly.
सो होम्योपैथी वर्क करती है लॉ ऑफ सिमिलिया पे. बेसिकली इसका मतलब होता है कि सपोजिटली आपको सर दर्द हो रहा है, राइट?
ठीक है.
एंड उस सर दर्द में आपको थ्रॉबिंग हेडेक है, आपका फेस बिल्कुल पिंक और फ्लश्ड हो रहा है, रेडनेस है, जारिंग सेंसेशन है, तो मैं कोई ऐसा प्लांट आपको प्रिस्क्राइब करूँगी या ऐसा कोई मेडिसिन प्रिस्क्राइब करूँगी जो उन सिम्टम्स से सिमिलर हो, लॉ ऑफ सिमिलिया. लाइक सो आई विल प्रिस्क्राइब अ प्लांट लाइक बेलाडोना हियर बिकॉज वो आपकी सिम्टम से मैच कर रहा है. तो हमारे यहाँ पे होम्योपैथी में लॉ ऑफ सिमिलिया के बलबूते पे दवाई दी जाती है. बेसिस ऑन योर सिम्टम्स we prescribe a medicine, right? And that medicine has to be similar in terms of the proving that the medicine had years back, जो हमारे मटीरिया मेडिका में लिखी होती है, and on that basis we give you a medicine. So supposedly every homeopath will ask you at least 3 questions. What are your symptoms? Since when are they there? और सिवियरिटी क्या है, कब शुरू हुए, एंड मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंटली एग्रीवेट कब हो रहे हैं, एम्लोरेट कब हो रहे हैं. ये 3 बेसिक क्वेश्चंस तो होंगे ही होंगे. बेसिस ऑन दैट द होम्योपैथ विल प्रिस्क्राइब यू अ मेडिसिन, राइट? और कोई लॉजिक नहीं है. And when the homeopath prescribes you that medicine, it has to be on the basis of law of similia. I can't just give you any medicine, ना. आपको सर दर्द हो रहा है, मेरे पास 1000 मेडिसिन हैं सर दर्द के लिए, बट मैं तो आपको सिर्फ और सिर्फ वही बेलाडोना दे सकती हूँ क्योंकि वही आपके सिम्टम्स को मैच कर रही है.
How is it प्लांट मैच कर रहा है सिम्टम से?
जब हमारे प्लांट्स या नेचुरल सोर्सेज जिसको आपने बोला, जब ये बने जा रहे थे या हमारे जब स्टॉलवर्ड्स या जो हमारे फाउंडर्स थे वो पूरा देख रहे थे कि होम्योपैथी में हम कैसे प्रूविंग कर सकते हैं या कैसे हम सारे नेचुरल सोर्सेज से होम्योपैथी बना सकते हैं, तो उन्होंने क्या किया, प्रूविंग करनी शुरू करी. उन्होंने अपेरेंटली हेल्दी प्रूवर्स पर मेडिसिन देनी शुरू करी. तो किसी हेल्दी इंसान पे अगर आप मेडिसिन दे रहे थे उस टाइम पे, अगर वो दे रहे थे तो उनके ऊपर वो सिम्टम्स आ रहे थे. तो उन्होंने वो सिम्टम्स नोट डाउन कर लिए कि मैं मेडिसिन दे रहा हूँ तो उसकी वजह से ये सिम्टम्स आ रहे हैं, दैट मीन्स ये मेडिसिन के सिम्टम्स हैं, राइट? अब उन्होंने जब वो मेडिसिन बंद करी या प्रॉपर उसको स्टडी करके उसका क्लोजर किया, और एक नहीं किया, देयर वर थाउजेंड्स ऑफ पेशेंट्स दैट दे स्टडीड ऑन. एंड उस टाइम पे तो आपके पास इतने लोग भी नहीं होते थे. यू नो, आप बेसिस ऑन जस्ट द फैक्ट दैट जो आपको पेक्यूलियर कॉमन सिम्टम्स दिख जाते थे, इन सब सपोजली देव गिवन बेलाडोना टू 10,000 पीपल और इवन 100 पीपल, राइट. उसमें से जो कॉमन सिम्टम्स आ रहे हैं, राइट, सबके, वो उन्होंने लिए
तो
सबसे पहले. हाँ, बट हेडेक में भी कौन सा टाइप का हेडेक था, और उस टाइम ये था कि रेड जारिंग सेंसेशन सब में आई, तो हमने वो लिख ली. अच्छा, रेड जारिंग सेंसेशन के बाद सब 100 प्रूवर्स में सेंसिटिविटी थी, हाँ थी, तो हमने लिखी. दैट्स हाउ प्रूविंग इज डन, was done for homeopathy. Now very rarely it's done. CCRH only gets it done professionally. But earlier, you know, जब इतना सब नहीं होता था, scientific knowledge नहीं होती थी, तब ऐसे proving करते थे, which is pretty good. Because उस टाइम आपको अपना डेटा भी मिल जाता था, and people were happy to experiment and, you know, do, yeah, of course, because उस टाइम सब कुछ ये natural था, नई नई science थी, and but it takes a lot of strength to do something like that. So that's how proving was done.
तो a plant is inducing a symptoms, let's say headache.
हाँ.
तो उस प्लांट को यूज करके हेडेक हटाते कैसे?
Yes, on the basis of laws similar. So I'll tell you an example which actually was very, very, very famous in homeopathy and still is. The Cinchona bark experiment. So Cinchona bark अगर आप देखोगे, it's a kind of a tree जिससे Cinchona bark, एक type of bark है, निकल जाती है. इसकी मेडिसिन भी बनती है, Cinchona officinalis होम्योपैथी में. ठीक है. डॉक्टर हेनेमन ने अपने आप, जो हमारे होम्योपैथी के फाउंडर थे, डॉक्टर सैमुअल हेनेमन, उन्होंने ये बार्क चू करनी शुरू करी अपने आप अपने ऊपर, राइट. बिकॉज दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम यू हैड टू ऑलवेज chew and try on test these things on yourself, right? So he tried it, and he started developing shivering, fever, headache, and he said all these symptoms are coming because I'm taking this bark. And then further on today, that Cinchona officinalis is a very, very, very famous medicine used for shivering, high temperatures, coldness, and high fever. It's a very common medicine. In fact, malaria में हमें बताया जाता है as indications you can use it in homeopathy. So yeah, that's how proving was done also. And उसके बाद आज imagine, आज भी हम Cinchona दे रहे हैं ना patients को, तो on the basis of वही symptoms तो दे रहे हैं.
अच्छा, तो all the medicines जो homeopathy में है, वो सारी plant based है?
No, they're also mineral based. Silicia is not from a plant. Silicia is from a mineral. X-rays, right? अभी X-rays तो rays होती है ना, उससे भी medicine बनती है. Imagine, even I was shocked when I was in college. Basically the passing of rays through a vial. It's a whole process. It's a whole process, and it's very interesting. It's very interesting because homeopathy is a very big science. You know, very, very big science. And X-rays के साथ साथ there's also Calcarea carb. Now, Calcarea carb is not a plant. Spongia tosta is not a plant. Blata is not a plant. You know, Blata is your Indian cockroaches, right? Yeah.
Do you use cockroaches?
Yeah, medicine में use होते हैं. Apis use होती है, bees use होती हैं, and Apis works very well in urticaria. Excellent results in urticaria.
तो vegetarians can't take homeopathy अगर ऐसा कुछ है?
No, there's nothing like that. See, that's the difference.
को consume
Now
करना.
this is no, we're not. Now this is where we're wrong. We're not giving you cockroaches.
Okay.
Blata is the most commonly prescribed medicine, but we're not giving you cockroaches to eat. That will be criminal. That no science should be even be allowed to do that, right? This is where we differ from other sciences. In homeopathy, a raw material is taken, right? उस raw material को supposedly you take Blata. Blata orientalis, right?
That is the cockroach.
Yes, Blata orientalis has medicinal properties. So does your Apis, your bee. So does your Tarantula spider, by the way. Yeah. Sepia cuttlefish. In सबसे भी आता है. And that's why I'm saying the world of plants is very big, but we take sources from everywhere. Now, supposedly, you'll even be shocked because I'm saying it on camera. A lot of doctors told me, please don't discuss this on camera where our sources come from because patients get scared. Now, let the patients get aware on why and how it's important and how you're not really consuming a spider or a cockroach. I'll tell you how. So, in homeopathy, we prepare medicines where one part of raw material is used and 99 is your dilution or your substance. Now imagine if I use one part of this, 99 is basically a dilution.
Basically water.
Imagine kar lo, right? एंड ऑन दैट बेसिस मैंने उससे एक सोल्यूशन बनाया.
ठीक है.
मैंने इसका एक पार्ट लिया और फिर मैंने 99 ड्रॉप्स सपोजिटली वाटर या कोई भी डाइल्यूशन लिया.
ठीक है.
ठीक है. फिर मैंने डाइल्यूट किया, फिर मैंने इसका एक पार्ट लिया.
ठीक है.
नाउ यू टेल मी, from that 100th time or that 1000th time, will you actually see raw material? After a certain potency, after supposedly 100 potency, cm जिसको हम बोलते हैं,
हाँ.
you can't really detect a raw material.
तो जो
That is why you say in the beginning you said होम्योपैथी साइंटिफिक थोड़ी है. मुझे रॉ मटेरियल दिख क्यों नहीं रहा साइंटिफिक टेस्टिंग में आफ्टर सपोजिटली 100 और अबव पोटेंसीज, मुझे दिख क्यों नहीं रहा सपोजिटली, राइट? When you dilute everything and you take one part of this 99 dilution, you are creating a method called potentization.
ठीक है.
This method is extremely important and crucial for homeopathy because it keeps you away from the harmful or supposedly unknown effects of raw materials. जैसे आप आयुर्वेदा में रॉ मटेरियल सीधा का सीधा प्लांट ले लेते हो.
हाँ.
हमारे यहाँ ये नहीं कर सकते. आपको उस प्लांट को ऐसे डाइल्यूट करना पड़ता है टू मेक इट सेफ फॉर कंजम्पशन. नंबर वन.
इफेक्टिव कैसे रहा? अगर इतनी बार एक सब्सटेंस डाइल्यूट हो गया है तो उसका खत्म, जो उसका जो
Through-
भी हम लेना चाह रहे हैं उसमें से.
How is it khatam? You can't detect it on your scale. That does not mean it is khatam. Detect it on a scale of nanoparticles. Detect it on a scale where it's actually not. So right now, what is the problem? The problem is that above Avogadro's constant, you can't really detect anything, right?
ठीक है.
So you have, after that constant, you can't really see कि इसमें है नहीं है, right?
ठीक है.
Above that is what? Above that is nanotechnology. If you go today and you actually see the difference in research between a pulsatilla plant dilution versus supposedly, let's just say belladonna plant dilution, there's a huge difference. आप दोनों को पानी में डालो, उसको nanotechnology के थ्रू देखो. There are some amazing stalwarts who've done good research in times like today, जहाँ पे आपको दोनों में difference दिखेगा.
हाँ.
है difference. Each and every dilution has a difference.
बट अगर वो नैनो पार्टिकल लेवल पे है वो सब
तो कैसे काम कर रहा है?
हाँ, तो हाउ इज इट वर्किंग? और फिर
क्यों
उसको
हवा काम नहीं
सालों लग
करती,
जाने चाहिए
एनर्जी
फिर.
नहीं काम करती? Homeopathy is based on a lot of important principles on energy also. So homeopathy believes that there is something known as vital force inside our body, right?
ठीक है.
And this vital force runs our body. It is
Okay.
the basic unit through which our body functions in homeopathy.
Okay.
Now you tell me one thing. Just because I cannot see air, I can't feel it.
Of course.
And just because supposedly I can't see the medicine in my B33 or B22, मुझे तो सिर्फ वो वाइल और उसके अंदर डाइल्यूशन दिख रही है. क्या वो काम नहीं कर रही? तो सब ठीक कैसे हो रहे हैं? थ्रोटेड के अंदर जो मेडिसिन है मुझे दिख नहीं रही, तो सब ठीक कैसे हो रहे हैं? क्वेश्चन, राइट?
एग्जैक्टली.
Question
अगर हम
is-
कहें कि सपोज 100 ml के पानी में मैंने 1 ml कुछ ऐसा मटेरियल डाला जो मेरे को अपनी बीमारी के लिए चाहिए.
एग्जाम्पल पल्सटिला,
let's say
राइट?
that.
पल्सटिला,
ठीक है.
या
अब वो 1 ml है और 99 ml इज वाटर. हम ये
बहुत
मान लें.
फर्क पड़ता है. बहुत फर्क पड़ता है. You know how much
It
the
will take
scales
longer?
go? Absolutely not. The higher the scale, the higher the potency, the faster it will act. We have scales going to 50 millisiemal. That is extremely high. Extremely high potencies also exist.
मतलब
LM
बहुत बार
potencies.
dilute हो गया.
Extreme high level पे.
Okay.
Where it's super strong. In our principles in college, we were taught when you prescribe potencies like 0/1 or LM potencies or 50 millisiemel potencies as they call it, you're not allowed to repeat the dose very frequently because it becomes extremely strong when you potentize it. And it's actually true because when I go back to the pharma and I actually see how the factories run and everything, there are automatic machines for everything.
हाँ.
Every single thing. So 50 millisiemel पे भी वो fluctuate कर रही होती है ना जब, it's just raised at a level where you cannot even fathom. That's why homeopathy has a lot of prestige attached to it because it works on the basis of law of potentization and it takes a lot of pride in it. Potentization is a game changer that people don't know now. Right now, you might not know, especially because you're into medical science or medical fields, you should know. Law of energy or vibration or frequency is picking up very fast. Have you heard on supposedly social media that इतने hertz की energy सुन लो 222
वो
555
मतलब किसी को tinnitus है या ऐसा
512.
कुछ है तो इतना हर्ट सुनो
Why?
and you'll feel better.
Why is that done? how can you hear something and actually feel better? On what basis is that frequency acting in your body?
I'm not sure.
Through energy. The future of medicine will be the medicine of frequency, is what Albert Einstein said. Homeopathy is very, very close to the medicine of frequency. That's exactly what I said in my TED talk. Exactly what I said there. That this is what actually works, and it's just miraculous. And I've grown up on it. So I'm the biggest proof. I'm the biggest specimen you can have in your life. You know, मुझसे बड़ा कोई specimen होएगा ही नहीं इस दुनिया में जिसने सिर्फ और सिर्फ होम्योपैथी खाई है. तो उसको पता है कि उसके साथ I've never taken anything else consciously. You know, where I felt like I was supposedly told to take antibiotics. It was never a norm in my house.
You have never taken a medicine?
No, I have. When there was supposedly an emergency, my mum might have given me a Crocin at 103 fever. But that does not mean that she gave me a Crocin every single time.
Okay.
That does not mean that Khasi Zukam mein I leaned on to antibiotics or anything like that.
ठीक है.
Right? But at the same point of time, that does not also mean that sometimes when I don't get blood tests done, I do get blood tests done. You know, that's a very big misconception about homeopathy also. I do get blood tests done, it's normal. But at the same point of time, like today's generation, I was never raised on a lot of allopathy medicine. It was not even a norm in my house to have an allopathy kit.
And आप healthy रहे हो.
So that's why I'm saying I'm the biggest specimen. Now, healthy rahe ho versus healthy rehna are two different things.
Okay.
People think that immunity can be gained by supposedly taking a shrub or a herb and my children will be healthy, right? Everything will be fine. What we really, really ignore is the fact that our body's immune system decides our health. And people think our immune system needs a little bit more, it needs a little bit more to fight, it needs more strength. What you really, really need is to trust your body. Your body is one of the biggest healers.
What do you mean by this?
The fact itself that your immune system is strong enough. Your immune system is made up of lymphocytes, right? It has T cells, it has various B cells, it has lots of other cells, right? Now tell me one thing. Our bodies have immunity. Our bodies have an immune system. Then why am I taking stuff from outside should be the question. Why is everybody asking? First, let's understand our bodies develop the immune system naturally by getting sick. एक बात बताओ, आपको कोविड हुआ था?
हाँ.
आप बीमार पड़े थे?
हाँ.
फिर आपको दूसरी बार कोविड हुआ था?
हाँ.
फिर आपको तीसरी बार कोविड हुआ था?
I think that's what vaccines work.
Vaccines also work on artificial immunity.
Yeah. उस बीमारी
They work
का
on,
and वो उससे overcome करके हमारी immune system develop हो जाता है.
It works on artificial immunity.
हाँ.
But when you had COVID, what happened? Your body developed natural immunity towards COVID virus at that point of time by producing antibodies. So anybody who got COVID once, the second hit was probably another variant which was stronger. Right? Probably the one who got the first time, the first variant, uske baad jab wo variant aata hai, it doesn't affect you as much because your body has the antibodies. So that means my body was intelligent enough to realize it had an immune system and made antibodies. Right? Now, COVID ke time pe hum sabko samajh mein aa gayi thi, antibodies was a very big term we used then. Why not now? Why are we not realizing that every time we get sick, every time something or the other happens, every time बच्चों को खांसी जुकाम हो जाता है, they're building their immunity.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we need to realize कि बच्चे जब बीमार, अगर बच्चे बीमार नहीं होंगे और उनकी immunity कैसे build होएगी? Artificially. I'd rather say keep homeopathy on you to make that journey easier.
I think कहा जाता है बच्चों को जब when they are born तो jaundice होना और ये सब होना भी जरूरी है क्योंकि जब उससे वो overcome करता है तो उनकी immunity build होती है.
Yes, absolutely. So all these things are very important for us to understand. Now imagine one thing, पहले chicken pox हो जाता था, सबको you know immunity एक बच्चे को होता था, सबको करा देते थे कि सबको हो जाए एक ही बार में, right? क्यों करते थे ये सब? ताकि immunity build हो
जाए तो दोबारा नहीं होगा, right?
Immunity build ho. Your bodies have that kind of natural mechanism, but that doesn't mean vaccines are wrong. Vaccines were life-saving for so many people in times of COVID.
True.
Because it was artificial immunity done at a good time. Today, अगर chickenpox नहीं भी होता, हम vaccine लगवा देते हैं. Right? Like I never got chickenpox. So I got vaccinated at a very young age and then I built immunity to it. So I'm not against them also. But I'm saying where homeopathy can come to play is by taking homeopathy medicines, you can help accelerate build your immunity. So supposedly immunity तो मेरा immune system ही बनाएगा ना. कोई और medicine तो बाहर से नहीं बना सकती. But homeopathy medicines can actually help your child not getting sick more often by working on the basis of strengthening your immune system by making sure कि जब वो बीमारी आ रही है or supposedly anybody is falling sick, right? With medicines like B22, B33, what I've observed is, at least in the practice, children don't have those kind of attacks that they used to. That means the journey became easier to counter health, to get through health faster. Yesterday only I got a message in the morning, ma'am, my daughter's much better with B22, B33. I took it after you told me on Instagram. So I've taken it. I saw one of your reels. And I have to thank you for it. It's very good. Now, how many days more do I give it? She's fine. And since I've been giving it to her, उसके अटैक जो इतने स्ट्रॉन्ग थे अब कंट्रोल हो जाते हैं सिर्फ होम्योपैथी मेडिसिन लेने से.
ठीक है.
दैट मीन्स होम्योपैथी मेडिसिन आर हेल्पिंग मी कोप फास्टर with a certain disease.
तो इसको लेते रहना चाहिए और we can stop at some point.
You can stop. You can stop. So of course you have to stop.
हाँ,
you can't just take it lifelong. Depends
ideal?
on so many cases, yeah. Now imagine a case with bronchitis or asthma or severe cough and cold.
हाँ.
उसमें अगर मैं जल्दी रुकवा दूँ तो फर्क ही नहीं पड़ेगा ना. But imagine a child जो सिर्फ supposedly 2 साल का है, उसको पहली बार खांसी जुकाम हुआ है, the mum's running कि कैसे करूँ, उसको 1-2 दिन में फर्क पड़ जाता है, you know.
तो जितना मैं समझ पा रही हूँ, जैसे what you have made me understand, आपने कहा था कि वो प्लांट लेने से जब उनको वो सिम्टम दिखे उन्होंने वो नोट किया एंड वही प्लांट को यूज़ किया जा रहा है टू क्योर दैट सिम्टम नाउ, राइट? उस प्लांट को डाइल्यूट करके यूज़ किया जा रहा है उस सब्सटेंस को. तो जैसे कि आपने कहा इम्यूनिटी बिल्ड करती है होम्योपैथी की मेडिसिन्स.
इम्यूनिटी बिल्ड नहीं, इम्यूनिटी बिल्ड आपका इम्यून सिस्टम करता है. ये होम्योपैथी मेडिसिन आपके इम्यून सिस्टम को स्ट्रेंथन करती हैं टू कोप with diseases. So I will never say, I'm not saying homeopathy doesn't help with immune system. There are some amazing stalwarts who do. But I will still say, trust your body more, na? Trust your body more first and then go on to homeopathy medicines. And I will personally only be able to share these things because I know how difficult it is for people to go through. Like I'll tell you another example that'll probably help you a bit more. There was a mom, uska bacha bimar pada. About this girl is at least 17, 18. And she, of course, viral fever, khasi zukam, bahar gaye, ठंड लग गई, all these scenarios were there. खट्टा खा लिया, ठंडा खा लिया, and this happened.
All the basic
all the basics things, all the basics that usually happen for people to fall sick. Late सोए और नींद नहीं ली, stress था environment, नींद नहीं आई, whatever, right? Now this girl fell sick. The third day also the mum said she has a fever of 103. What do I do? I said keep giving Fevoid. नीचे नीचे अपने आप कम होएगा. But have homeopathy, the journey will be easier. She'll recover faster, journey will be easier. Today morning actually, I got a message. She didn't get as high a fever. It's much more controlled. But at the same point of time, I've been giving her the cold cough medicine. She's a shade better. Now, there are two kinds of parents. One, who say, oh my God, 103 fever, this, antibiotics right now, give him inhalation right now, I need that. One kind of parent. The other kind of parent is the one that I just told you about that actually happened. They managed their case with homeopathy very, very well, right? Now, what is homeopathy doing here when given to a patient? It's making the journey easier. It's strengthening the immune system that is already working. For future as well.
Right.
And that's exactly what it's doing. So that's an example. Yeah.
Okay. So it is a known fact कि King Charles जो है UK के, he uses homeopathy and other alternative medicines as well. तो एक ना perspective बना हुआ है that all the elitist, all the rich people are taking homeopathy. ऐसा क्यों?
Really?
Yeah.
But on the contrary, there are so many people who live below the poverty line in India, and especially people across tier 2 cities who don't even have enough to pay, और homeopathy free में dispensaries में मंदिरों में बांटी जा रही है.
Really?
Yeah, so that's why the conception is the idea and the conception of what you're saying for the elitist homeopathy is quite contradictory in our country actually.
Achha.
Because if you go to Kolkata, you see the National Institute and you'll see how patients just line up there for free. There are about 200 patients at least.
And globally देखिए तो all the so you're saying the king and everybody, the elite people are taking homeopathy.
Well,
but
whoever is read enough should know that it works.
अच्छा.
Whoever's read and experienced it should know that it works. Experience भी करना ज़रूरी है and अच्छी quality medicines भी लेना ज़रूरी है. Like, I'll tell you an example. Yesterday,
Okay.
again, somebody texted me and said, can I give my child arsenic album? COVID mein, arsenic album became the biggest thing because they
हाँ
said that this is the homeopathy medicine you should take for COVID-19,
हाँ
right? I never took arsenic album.
ठीक है
I only took whatever was there. So I took B22, 33, 49.
हम्म
So did my father.
हम्म
And we all got COVID in the house. So there was
हम्म
not one person who did not get it.
ओके
Yeah, everybody gets COVID. Everybody got COVID in that era.
हाँ
And I still remember at that point of time when all of these things were happening, arsenic album was a very big thing. It
हाँ
was out of stock. People overstocked
हम्म
it and everything. Now, yesterday somebody asked me, can I give arsenic album for cold and cough? I said, no. I said, why? I said, because it won't work as fast. I said, you don't have the patience for more than 2 days,
हाँ
right? You'll get fed up and you'll say, homeopathy kaam nahi kar rahi.
हम्म
And then you'll be prescribing arsenic album, which is probably not my first indication for whatever type of cold and cough is going around.
फॉर क्विक रिकवरी
Yeah.
ठीक है
Or not even quick recovery. The problem is patients or parents want their children to be recovered yesterday. Not today,
हाँ
not tomorrow, yesterday.
हाँ
They wanted this. They
हाँ
want this fast.
कि रिलीफ आ जाए
Yeah, but they don't understand that the natural course of the body is never like this. The natural course of nature is also not like this.
हाँ
You know, plants don't just get buried and get sowed and the seed it gets into the soil and next day the tree comes. That doesn't
हाँ
happen.
हाँ
There's nothing like that, right? And if you break that process by any chance, supposedly you're giving the child strong steroids, medicines, antibiotics, you yourself are hampering your child's immune system. You're equally responsible for that. So yeah,
अच्छा
yeah.
तो
But this is in cases that are not emergency like.
अच्छा
In certain emergencies, I will not be able to comment because people come here, what do I do in case of emergencies when my child is dying and stuff? Then you take your antibiotics, they're very good. You take your steroids, but only in cases of emergency.
बिकॉज वो क्विक रिकवरी में हेल्प करते हैं
Emergency में help करते हैं.
इमरजेंसी
Quick recovery नहीं. This is the wrong term. Quick recovery नहीं. They help in emergency cases.
ओके
और हम normal लोग उसको misuse करते हैं.
ओके
नॉर्मल लोग एंटीबायोटिक्स को काफ़ी मिसयूज़ करते हैं. अभी वायरल फीवर चल रहा है करंटली इन
हाँ.
दिल्ली एंड लोग एंटीबायोटिक्स ले रहे हैं.
एग्जैक्टली
सो व्हाट इज दैट मिसयूज ना?
तो इफ यू कैन मैनेज इट बाय नेचुरल रेमेडीज और समथिंग दैट इज नॉट हैम्परिंग योर डेली लाइफ कि आप थोड़ा सा टाइम निकाल के रेस्ट लेके मैनेज कर सकते हो तो अवॉइड एंटीबायोटिक्स राइट
इफ यू कैन एज
you
मच
can.
एज यू कैन अवॉइड इट एज मच एज यू कैन.
टिल द टाइम हॉस्पिटल जाने वाली हालत नहीं हो रही.
या आई थिंक 5-6 दिन में तो सभी ठीक हो जाते हैं.
हाँ.
एंड एट द सेम पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम इफ यू हैव होम्योपैथी विद यू विल रिकवर एटलीस्ट इन 3-4 to 4 days इफ it's not very severe. But antibiotics should be the last resort कि कुछ भी काम नहीं कर रहा है.
तो होम्योपैथी सिवियर केसेस में काम नहीं करती
किसने कहा?
लाइक यू सेड कि अगर सिवियर है तो देन यू कैन गो फॉर
See,
एंटीबायोटिक्स.
this is, the problem is severity. This is very, very, very subjective to the case. Now imagine somebody having acute cold cough, not getting better in 1 month. No matter how many Ayurveda, homeopathy medicines they've tried, they'll immediately go to the hospital and say, what's wrong with me?
हाँ
And they'll probably get a diagnosis and they'll probably understand, okay, it was never a normal cold cough, it was something like this.
हाँ.
But for normal cold cough, it's okay to just take homeopathy and get better.
हाँ
There are so many patients who have got better. So why can't people get better? So severity is not just decided on, okay, homeopathy से ठीक नहीं हुआ तो severe है. That's not right. Severity is decided on a lot of factors. How long it takes for you to recover. What is the frequency and intensity of the same disease that is you're going through, So those things. And I again feel like antibiotics should be your last resort for anything. Even for your UTIs.
अच्छा तो अगर हम यूटीआई पे आए आई वांट टू नो बिकॉज लॉट ऑफ वुमेन आर सफरिंग बिकॉज ऑफ यूटीआई तो क्या होम्योपैथी से हम यूटीआई को रिकवर कर सकते हैं.
I have given homeopathy for UTI and I have got it recovered.
रिजल्ट्स मिले
Otherwise, I wouldn't be here
एंड
speaking
हाउ
about
लॉन्ग
it.
इट टेक्स.
Now, you tell me, this person has now this how long? Again, you're asking questions which are very, very subjective. I'll tell you why.
बिकॉज आई थिंक
Somebody
ऑडियंस के
has
मन में यही क्वेश्चन
somebody now just imagine somebody has UTI for the past 2 months. She's taken 2 bouts of antibiotics, and I'm putting her on medicine for let's just say 1 month, and she's
ठीक है.
better. Is homeopathy slow?
नो
Then 2 महीने से वो एंटीबायोटिक्स खा रही है, वो ठीक नहीं हो रही है, उसका यूटीआई रिलैप्स हो रहा है, वो 5 दिन में खाती है, फिर उसको यूटीआई हो जाता है, फिर रिलैप्स हो
तो
जाता
आप
है.
कह रहे हैं कि ये परमानेंट सोल्यूशन है
So now she's fine. My patients are fine.
परमानेंटली?
Well, she's till the time her body decides to not be well. How now? Tell me one thing. How can I, as a homeopath, as a doctor, as a medical practitioner, decide that your body will be permanently fine after taking my medicine? How irrelevant and how illogical is that statement? You can fall ill the minute you go to Leh
हाँ.
Ladakh, your oxygen comes down. You
हाँ.
can fall ill the minute you go to Shimla.
हाँ.
The minute you eat something khatta thanda, might be if you have a sensitive throat, you
हाँ.
can catch tonsils at a very young age.
हाँ.
Or if not tonsillitis, sorry, not even catch tonsils, tonsillitis, right? And supposedly you're not sleeping well, you're tired, you're exhausted, you have feverish symptoms. Generally also because you're overexhausted from your body. Now you tell me in all of these scenarios, how will I be able to say कि वो permanently ठीक रहेगा?
नो मेडिसिन कैन से कि परमानेंट
No,
रिकवरी कुछ हो सकती है.
homeopathy can give you long-term relief definitely, but tell me
हाँ,
one
I
thing,
think that's
if
the term.
long-term relief definitely, till the time you don't mingle or do something wrong with your body, somebody who has chronic piles for the last 10 years, it gets constipated, piles will relapse, na?
हाँ.
Simple?
हाँ.
Simple logic.
हाँ.
But now you'll say, you told me permanent cure, doctor, so piles should be permanent cure, na? Permanent cure. You are abusing your body, you're not taking enough fiber, you're constipated and you're blaming the doctor and homeopathy. Very questionable.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm saying about normal things. We should not be very stuck on to certain terms and phrases. Instead, actually inspect, inquire and ask questions.
आई थिंक दिस चेंजेस अ लॉट ऑफ पर्सपेक्टिव्स ऑफ पीपल कि आप मेडिसिन पे अगर रिलाई कर रहे हो, इट्स नॉट अ मिरेकल, इट्स नॉट कि जादू कर रहे हैं या
Yeah.
फिर अगर आप ध्यान नहीं रख रहे, आप मेडिसिन तो ले रहे हो बट आप बाकी चीज़ों का भी ध्यान नहीं रख रहे लाइफ में,
Yeah.
तो इट विल नॉट वर्क एंड इट विल रिलैप्स.
But there's so many patients who come with like general illness of just itching, dryness in the body. They take one medicine and then they're fine. मेरे को याद भी नहीं रहता कितने patient निकल जाते हैं. कभी one patient told me, ma'am, I came from this person's reference. I said, what disease did she have? She said she has itching and redness and that's why she sent me to you. And उसको 3 महीने हो गए, वो बिल्कुल ठीक है, उसको इसलिए उसने मुझे आपके पास भेजा. Now you tell me, for me that person is cured. She's
हाँ,
fine, right?
हाँ.
Now, when you talk about long-term relief, permanent cure, there have been cases which have not come back to me because they're absolutely fine.
हाँ, डिपेंड्स ऑन द बॉडी.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Depends on the body, the lifestyle.
हम्म.
If I'm not taking care of my body, game over. Simple as that.
तो ना डॉक्टर ये कर दो इससे ठीक हो जाए मेरा इज नॉट द एंड.
I've had patients, I'll be honest with you, severe patients. She has severe cough in pregnancy and she was so scared of taking medicine. I said, take homeopathy, it's completely safe. I'm giving it to you, don't worry. We sat down, we made her case, we made her medicine. You know what happened?
क्या?
She didn't take the medicine. And then she messages me on 8th or 9th day, doctor, I only took drops. I said, how can you take half the medicine and say you did not fall, you did not get better?
हाँ.
While there are so many other cases where they've taken medicine, they've completely recovered and they are fine. So a lot depends on how much can you trust your doctors and how much are you willing to let go and have faith in the medical professionals that you're working with. That's a very strong factor. No matter allopathy, homeopathy or Ayurveda.
And also commit to being healthy, I think.
Yes, absolutely. It's very, very important. Very important.
एंड लाइफस्टाइल जो पैटर्न्स होते हैं हमारे, वो बहुत बड़ा पार्ट प्ले करते हैं हमारी रिकवरी में. अब अगर आप किसी भी बीमारी के लिए मेडिसिन ले रहे हो बट आप खा सही नहीं रहे या आपकी हैबिट सही नहीं है, तो इट विल नॉट
Game
वर्क.
over again, yeah.
तो ऐसी भी कोई बीमारियां होती हैं या ऐसी कोई सिम्टम्स होते हैं जो होम्योपैथी जिस पे काम नहीं कर सकती, ऐसा आपने ट्राई किया हो आपकी फील्ड ने बट अभी तक नहीं निकला?
I'm too small a person to comment about that because homeopathy is a very big fraternity. So I will probably say, मेरी तरफ से, there are certain cases, like I don't take cancer cases, but I know for a fact that cancer cases can be very well managed with palliation and homeopathy by other homeopaths who are doing cancer treatment in homeopathy.
इट कैन बी मैनेज्ड.
Managed.
अच्छा.
Yeah.
एंड डू यू मीन टू से कि सिम्टम मैनेज और लाइफ स्पैन?
That depends on those practitioners and how they're going about it. Not every single case can be just managed. Some cases have good prognosis, some cases do not have good prognosis.
अच्छा.
And that depends on the case,
Of
right? You
course, that
can't just
depends on the
say
case.
that depends on so many factors: staging, grading, age, how your body reacts to medicine. It's not just about a yes or a no. It's not just like a yellow book where you just say yes or no, yes or no. It's huge. That's why I'm saying I think these podcasts will help break a lot of myths around the subject of homeopathy, because um, it's not a kada, it's not a solution,
Exactly.
and it's not a popping pill solution. It's a huge
Exactly.
process. And while there are so many people who've got better, like I'll tell you an example. Somebody again told me, ma'am, I followed your reel. I took Astide. Now I'm off my inhalers, and I only take this inhaler once in a blue moon when it's really, really, really bad. And otherwise, I'm off my inhalers, which she was on for 2.5, 3 years.
अच्छा.
Great. She's built her own confidence to take Astide. She's better with Astide. Now she's got off on her inhalers. She's managing with homeopathy. Why not? Why not? My own very close friend had asthma from the age of 7 or 10, and he had been having his pump all his life. And when he met me, he was like, I take my pump regularly. The first thing I did is I discarded that pump, because I had the confidence in me as a homeopath that I can treat this person and get him better. Now he will probably only come to Delhi and say, okay, you have my asthma pump. I said, no, I've thrown it. He said, yeah, वैसे भी I'm fine. Now he's not taken the pump for like around 2 years.
That's great.
Yeah, until unless he comes in Delhi pollution and it's really bad, where you and I can also
Yeah.
not breathe.
Yeah.
Then of course it's really, really bad. Once in like 4 years, but he's really good now. It depends a lot on the kind of treatments we give, number one. Second, the kind of reaction the body has. Third, the kind of willingness you have to get better.
एग्जैक्टली दैट्स लाइक आई थिंक प्रायोरिटी कि अगर आप सही होने के लिए रेडी हो तो ही, इवन एज अ साइकोलॉजिस्ट जब हमारे पास क्लाइंट्स आते हैं तो द फर्स्ट थिंग दैट वी नीड फ्रॉम द क्लाइंट इज कि विलिंगनेस टू गेट बेटर, विलिंगनेस टू गेट हेल्प, अदरवाइज दे वोंट गेट बेटर. हाँ, अब हॉस्पिटल में जाके सुई लगवा ली, दैट इज समथिंग डिफरेंट. वो तो बॉडी को फोर्स कर दिया कि सिम्टम मैनेज करने के लिए. बट यू हैव टू नो दैट यू वांट टू गेट बेटर, स्पेशली इन क्रॉनिक केसेस आई वुड से लाइक एस्थमा or arthritis. So you need to do something every day to get better in these cases.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
एक बहुत ट्रेंडिंग चीज़ है गट हेल्थ राइट नाउ. तो मेरा मैं सोच के आई थी आई वांट टू डिस्कस इट विद यू अबाउट गट हेल्थ, हाउ टू मैनेज गट हेल्थ, एंड जो लोग चीज़ें फेस कर रहे हैं कि जिनकी गट हेल्थ खराब है, वो क्या क्या है.
Gut health is a very trending term, but a very simple term.
ठीक है.
So, gut health, what is your gut? It's your digestive system.
Exactly.
It starts from your mouth, ends with your anus. As
Okay.
simple as that, right?
So the whole pipe.
Yeah, the whole GIT,
ठीक है.
gastrointestinal tract.
ठीक है.
Now, this is your digestive system.
ठीक
Many
है.
people say gut. Gut, they may be referring to small intestine
Or the stomach.
or the stomach or the
Yeah,
large intestine,
ठीक
but it is just a term. It is not medically very, very verified, but I would say I'd rather stick to the words of GIT, gastrointestinal tract,
ठीक
because
है.
that's what we were taught in medical schools, and
ठीक
that's
है.
something that as a term we should be using a lot more. Digestion doesn't start here. It starts in your
the
mouth. You have enzymes in your mouth that break your carbohydrates, further for better digestion. So each of your gastrointestinal tract parts help in digestion. So you can't just say, oh, my gut is not functioning, doctor. It's the whole tract. It's the kind of food you have. It's the
ठीक
way
है.
you have your food.
ठीक
It's
है.
the kind of energy with which you have your food. How hot or cold is your food?
अच्छा.
Yeah. People have this habit of eating cold food, and I will not deny it's not really something that everybody can do. But I'll really prefer, if you can, have warm or hot food. Really, if you can.
And अगर
Fresh food.
extremely hot, like अगर बहुत
नहीं,
गर्म चाय
fresh
पी रहे हैं
food.
तो वो भी.
नहीं fresh food.
Okay.
That's what I meant. मैं ड्रिंक की तो
अच्छा.
बात ही नहीं कर रही. Fresh food. Like अभी खाया, अभी बनाया, अभी खाया.
अच्छा.
अगर कर सकते हो तो ये कर लो.
Okay.
Get back from work and immediately have your dinner.
Okay.
You know, I will personally suggest that. If your work ends at 5:30, you're reaching home by 7:38, have your dinner उसी time पे. पहले आगे बना के मत रखो.
अच्छा.
Yeah. I personally believe fresh food really, really changes the way we see our diet, the kind of nutrition that's there.
तो अगर हम फ्रेशली कुक्ड खाना खाएंगे तो वो भी हमारी गट हेल्थ पे इम्प्रूव करेगा?
डेफिनेटली.
अच्छा.
Gut health is a very big term because people have made it very big. Let's take enzymes, let's take this good, let's take that bad,
Hmm.
let's take probiotics, prebiotics, let's do this. What we don't realize is as people, we have had all of this in our diet for years.
Hmm.
Your achar, your dahi, your हम विनेगर में आपको याद है आपके घर में होता था सिरके में
सिरके
डाल
वाला
देते
प्याज. हाँ.
राइट
या.
दैट्स सच अ गुड थिंग
Really?
इट्स सो गुड सिरके वाला प्याज becomes naturally when you put it like that it becomes naturally very good for your gut.
अच्छा.
Yeah. अब आप बाहर देखोगे तो sauerkraut is very famous for your gut which is also fermented, right? So fermented food like this achar is like
अच्छा,
this
recently
captain.
there's a term kanji going on right now.
Kanji is fermentation
हाँ,
only. Now,
exact.
what is the big thing about it? But kanji is very, very famous now because Kali Gajar aa rahi hai. Kali
हाँ.
Gajar is very good to make kanji. Kali Gajar has more antioxidants compared to normal Gajar for sure.
अच्छा.
For sure, tabhi because I've even read and I've made Kali Gajar ka halwa also in the house. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so I made that also because it does have more antioxidants for sure, and whatever is local and seasonal have that. Winters में रामफल आते हैं, you know they're so good. हम रामफल क्यों नहीं खा रहे? They're the mangoes of the winter season.
अच्छा.
हाँ, क्यों नहीं खा रहे?
मेरे को भी नहीं पता था ये.
हाँ, it's so good. I've been having ramphal. They're locally available to me.
अच्छा.
Strawberries आ रही हैं, berries आ रही हैं. Why are we not having them? अमरूद कल थे. I went out for shopping and अमरूद दिख गए. संतरे कितने अच्छे थे. So why are we not picking out these local fruits? So
Okay.
good for your gut. Simple things. You don't need to do a lot for your gut. मेरे को gut cleanse करना है. आपकी gut cleanse. What does gut cleanse mean? That you're pooping every day. You're
Yeah.
pooping fine. Your gut is getting clean
हाँ.
because all the toxins are going out.
हाँ.
Well, your body has been doing it for the last X number of years since you started pooping. Which
What's
is probably day one.
I think I want to know what's the first sign कि हमारा gut healthy नहीं है?
First sign.
हाँ.
I think most common sign I'll say is constipation.
Constipation.
Most common sign I've seen in gut problems is constipation.
Okay.
And that's also an indication that you need to work on your gut.
Okay.
And that's very very common. Like अगर आप travel भी कर रहे हो, कितना common है travel constipation. आपने एक दिन पानी कम पिया, dehydration हो रही है, you've had so many carbs but less water, less liquid, problem again.
तो आई थिंक कांस्टेंट हो तो ज़्यादा इंडिकेशन है कि गट का इम्प्रूवमेंट की ज़रूरत है.
हाँ, कांस्टेंट भी नहीं हो, अगर एक दो बारी हफ्ते में हो रहा हो, आई अर्ज यू ऑल टू कॉन्सेंट्रेट ऑन योर गट हेल्थ एंड टेक मोर फाइबर.
एनीथिंग यू सजेस्ट जो होम्योपैथी में कोई मेडिसिन हो फॉर कॉन्स्टिपेशन?
AC7 है,
ओके.
वर्क्स वेरी वेल.
Okay.
AC7 यू कैन ट्राई. मैं माइल्ड बच्चों को भी देती हूँ, अडल्ट्स में भी देती हूँ, वर्क्स वेल. AC7 वर्क्स. या
ओके. क्या ऐसा भी होता है कि होम्योपैथी मेडिसिन खाने से पहले, खाने के बाद, दिन में एक बार, या ऐसा कुछ जैसे नॉर्मल मेडिसिन में होता है एलोपैथिक मेडिसिन में?
Well, generally, as a medical professional, I'll say this is not what every homeopathy professional will tell you, because every doctor has their own ways of giving medicine
अच्छा.
and taking medicine and हाथ में मत लो और ऐसे लो. But my simple logic states that if you can avoid alcohol during when you're taking medicine.
When you're taking homeopathic medicine?
No, not again generally. Again,
अच्छा, in
this will every time I'm talking to you, I'm thinking that somebody or the other will say, "Doctor, मैंने तो alcohol ली थी, मेरे पास काम करा था." I personally believe, if you're taking alcohol once in a blue moon, fine. But generally, taking alcohol every single day is generally not good for your body. So, as it is, if you're taking alcohol every single day, no matter what kind of medicine you're taking, homeopathy, allopathy, Ayurveda, it might not have the best results for your body because of your alcohol addiction. But simply stating, I do not put any rules on my patients.
अच्छा.
I don't.
ऐसा क्यों?
क्योंकि काम करती है मेडिसिन. क्योंकि मेरे को किसी ने ये नहीं बोला कि मैंने कभी नहीं रूल्स के साथ खाया. मैं थ्रोटेड तब खा लेती थी जब मैंने खट्टा खाया, ठंडा खाया. मुझे किसी ने थोड़ी बताया था कि 10 मिनट बाद ही खाना है. और इतना नहीं हो पाता प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ में. अब अगर मैं बोलूँ कि मेरे को पीरियड, आई वाज ट्रैवलिंग एंड आई गॉट माय पीरियड्स एंड आई न्यू दैट डे 1 वाज गोइंग टू बी अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ अ प्रॉब्लम. बट डिड आई स्टॉप माई सेल्फ? नो. The day I got my menses, I immediately had my Mac for 6X vaccines की जो है, and I had B31 drops. I had them on me and I kept taking them. क्या मैंने खाना नहीं खाया उस दिन? मैंने खाया. क्या मैंने उस दिन 10 मिनट का गैप में किया? नहीं, because I was in pain and I had to take my medicine. So when I didn't take it and I was fine, I personally don't do it to my patients, but
हाँ
there are certain homeopaths who say 10 minutes before and 10 minutes after kuch nahi lena. But for
हाँ
me, that becomes, for me personally as a user, it becomes very cumbersome. Because when I have pains, I cannot just say, मैं 10 minute बाद लूँगी. When I'm having pains, I need my medicine, right?
ओके
At that point of time, मैं 10-15 मिनट नहीं कर सकती, right? So that's something that's definitely there.
तो आपकी अप्रोच यही है कि आप रूल्स नहीं रखते मेडिसिन कब लेनी है किसके साथ लेनी है
नहीं
यू जस्ट
नहीं
टेक इट वेन एवर इट्स कन्वीनियंट फॉर यू
या बट आई डू गिव डोजेज कि इसको 3 बार ही लेना है, इसको
हाँ
2 बार ही लेना है.
हाँ
या आई डू गिव डोजेज कि इसको ऐसे लेना है वैसे लेना है, बट
अच्छा
आई पर्सनली डोंट पुट सो मेनी रूल्स कि इसको ऐसे ही लेना है, इसको इस हाथ से लेना है, इसको वैसे करना,
हाँ
कॉफ़ी मत पीना. अब मैं मुझे बताओ, मैं साउथ इंडिया, अगर मैं किसी साउथ इंडियन पेशेंट को बोलूँ डोंट हैव कॉफ़ी विद होम्योपैथी मेडिसिन, वो बोलेगा थैंक यू वेरी मच डॉक्टर,
हाँ
should I leave my coffee for your medicine? Whereas Kerala has one of the highest selling medicines, in one of the highest selling medicines in South India.
हाँ
Yeah. So why should you also think like that, right? Yes, these rules were made. Yes, they were studied by certain people because of medical or medicine interaction. So they believe that certain times medicines don't really act well with coffee
हाँ
because they can act as antidotes, right,
हाँ
to the medicine, which is not wrong. But in today's life, I personally cannot apply it. Because if I start applying it on my
एग्जैक्टली
patients say, डॉक्टर बहुत difficult है, ऐसे
क्योंकि
नहीं हो
उनका
सकता.
लाइफस्टाइल ऐसा बन चुका है बट इन केसेस जब आप देखोगे कि अगर वो दवाई इफेक्टिव नहीं हो रही उस पर्टिकुलर केस में तो यू वुड सजेस्ट कि हाँ मे बी आपकी कॉफ़ी की वजह से नहीं हो रही
Yeah.
एंड आई थिंक यू शुड ट्राई टू अवॉइड विद कॉफ़ी
No, not exactly. I have never seen that.
नेवर
I have never seen that. Until unless they have a gut problem, anxiety problem, sleep problem, I
हाँ
don't get coffee out.
अच्छा
Yeah.
वन मोर थिंग दैट आई वांट टू टॉक टू यू अबाउट प्रेगनेंसी ठीक है तो प्रेगनेंसी हैज़ अ लॉट ऑफ स्टेजेस जिसमें बहुत डिफरेंट तरह के हम सिम्टम्स देखते हैं पोस्टपार्टम में भी बहुत सिम्टम्स रहते हैं तो होम्योपैथी कैसे प्रेगनेंसी की जर्नी में काम करती है
So homeopathy is definitely safe to take in pregnancy. Definitely.
ओके
You can take homeopathy in pregnancy. It's allowed, but you can't just say, I'm taking homeopathy in pregnancy and chuck down probably 3 bottles of the medicine in one day. That's basically abusing homeopathy on your body, right?
हाँ
It's
ऑफ
simple
कोर्स
logic.
एनी मेडिसिन हाँ
There's no other logic to it.
हाँ
Now, if you take homeopathy during your pregnancy, which so many people take, my mother
हाँ
took.
अच्छा
Yeah, my sisters took, then they're all doctors. Everybody took it. My grandmother took it. So we've been taking homeopathy for years. So it's, and
ठीक
during
है
all pregnancy also, it's completely safe and it's fine. Now that also depends on the kind of medicine you're taking. If you're taking a bad quality medicine of homeopathy and you'll say, doctor ne bola tha homeopathy leni safe hai, what can I do about it, right? What can anybody do about it? You have to understand the quality of the medicines that you're taking. Number one. Number two, how much dose are you taking? Today morning I had a call, doctor, I'm probably pregnant and this is the scenario. I said, go get a blood test done, confirm it, and get an ultrasound done, and then we'll see further. What do I do with my dose? I said, you don't need to taper down anything. I'll taper it down for
ठीक
you
है
when I personally think that this is what you need, right? That's it. So if you're taking homeopathy in pregnancy, contact your local GP. They'll help you a little bit more because you'll get support. And pregnancy के time पे ना support बहुत बड़ी चीज़ होती है.
एग्जैक्टली आपने जस्ट अभी बोला क्वालिटी ऑफ मेडिसिन राइट तो मेरे दिमाग में क्वेश्चन आ रहा था कि मार्केट में कोई लेस क्वालिटी या पुअर क्वालिटी की होम्योपैथी मेडिसिन बिक रही हैं जिससे हमें बचना चाहिए
Yeah, you do. I did read about a few cases where you had fake medicines, fake certain brand medicines. I myself, there was once a time where Hair Reviver had fakes. It was so trending. It was so trending that people had developed fakes of it and they were selling water in it on
Exactly.
Flipkart and Snapdeal.
हाँ
So there are certain times you have seen offline and online certain products do become fake and get sold like that. To not get that experience and to be better, buy it from a local verified vendor.
ठीक है
Make sure there are all details that are there: batch, lot number, manufacturing details supposedly, company ID. You can always email at least us at Baxen at customercare@baxen.com or .net, and you can definitely ask us if this is an original or a fake or wherever you're buying it from.
अच्छा
Yeah, you can ask us
ओके दैट्स ग्रेट
that is this original or fake, and we'll get it verified from our factory team that this was made by us.
हाँ
Yeah, I don't think that
बट
should
अगर
be a
हाथ
problem.
में इफ आई गेट द बॉटल ऑफ अ मेडिसिन क्या कोई तरीका है मैं उसको देख के पढ़ के बता सकूँ इफ दिस इज़ अ फेक
You actually cannot.
Cannot.
Because when I actually got the hair reviver fake, the only thing that was actually different was they copied our entire lot number, manufacturing number, everything was copied.
अच्छा.
The only thing was different was the font of our hair reviver. There's nothing, literally just
That's
that.
scary.
That's very scary. Because when I actually saw it, I was like, इसका font अलग है, इसका ये अलग है, इसके indications अलग हैं, इसका text बिल्कुल हिला हुआ है, इसका design हिला हुआ है, but वो मैं बता सकती हूँ क्योंकि मैंने वो product बनाया है,
हाँ.
right? But for an end user, it looks completely similar. So I personally believe get it from a local verified vendor, get it from a trusted vendor, ask your doctors if it's safe, and ask your verified dealers if they've got it from the brand itself. That'll be great. And at the same point of time, if you personally get a Baxen medicine and you want to reconfirm, you can always mail us. I think in 24-48 hours, your query will be
Okay.
cleared. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Dr. Tanya, I have a great segment prepared for you. It's a myth versus fact segment जो हम नमर टॉक्स पे करते हैं अपने गेस्ट के साथ. एंड इट्स जस्ट बिकॉज हम क्रक्स में लाना चाहते हैं टू ऑल द इन्फॉर्मेशन जो उनके दिमाग में है, एंड उसको कोई भी मिथ्स है तो हम बस्ट कर दें, एंड बिल्कुल राइट तरह की नॉलेज हम अपनी ऑडियंस तक पहुँचाएं. तो आज हम आपके साथ ये मिथ वर्सेस फैक्ट का सेगमेंट करेंगे. आर यू रेडी?
अच्छा.
Yeah. Okay, so the first statement is कि the homeopathy medicines take long time to show results.
Myth.
It's a myth?
Yeah.
How?
There's so many cases where in a day things are better. A
Okay.
cold cough in a day the child is better. Diarrhea in a day the child is better. My patient sitting in the US, I said कैसा गया, diarrhea ठीक हो गया. Ma'am, 1 dose only patient is better. Now it is a myth na in these cases because it just took 1 dose, 2 doses to get better.
Okay.
So yeah, in certain cases yeah, throated लोग लेते हैं. मैम मैंने खट्टा ठंडा खाया, throated ले ली, एकदम फर्क पड़ गया, मेरे को extra शीशी दे देना. I'm like okay,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, the next statement is homeopathy medicine allopathy medicines के साथ ले सकते हैं. Myth or fact?
ले सकते हैं. Fact. You
Fact.
can. Yeah.
Okay.
There's so many patients who are on supposedly inhalers and thyroxine, metformin. These are all drugs of allopathy medicine. And to taper them down, you can't just say, आज मैं allopathy बंद कर रही हूँ, right? You have to taper it down slowly, steadily, and very, very moderately with the help of homeopathy medicines. And you need to increase the dose of homeopathy medicines at a certain point of time.
Okay. Antibiotics के साथ भी ले सकते हैं.
हाँ, मैं तो खुद बोलती हूँ.
अच्छा.
हाँ. So why is that a problem? Shouldn't be.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a statement that we don't know the side effects of homeopathy medicines. Myth or fact?
Actually, touching back on your old thing, you said antibiotics के साथ भी ले सकते हैं. You can, but at the same point of time, when you take any kind of allopathy medicine, right, or you're currently taking it, you can start homeopathy with it. But then supposedly you're taking antibiotics, right, which are extremely heat producing in the body. कई लोग को diarrhea हो जाता है, कई लोग के gut में problem शुरू हो जाती है. And you also take homeopathy at that point of time. That can become very, very confusing for your body also. Like think about it, na? It's very common sense. So imagine what I personally do is if somebody's taking antibiotics for cold and cough, I say please continue your B22 and B33.
ठीक है.
You know, you're getting panicked. You want to
ठीक
give your
है.
child inhaler, whatever you want. But you once in a blue moon, once in 3 months, you're giving the child inhaler. Fine. But for the next 2 months, you will not stop your B22, B33. That's because it's under my supervision, right?
है.
Or for supposedly the next 20 days. Not even
ठीक
2
है.
months, 20 days, right?
ठीक है.
But yeah, there's so many cases I've done that
तो
as
ले
well.
सकते हैं.
हाँ, ले सकते हो. But if you can, in contact with the local homeopathy doctor.
हाँ, तो कंसल्ट करके ले कि आई एम टेकिंग दिस एंड आई एम टेकिंग दिस.
You have so many doctors. You can also
Yeah.
DM us. Our entire team does consultations for free.
अच्छा.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you can just contact them and they'll help you.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
हाँ, तो I'll come back to my
Yeah, yeah,
statement.
yeah.
We don't know the side effects of homeopathy medicines. Myth or fact?
Fact. People actually don't know that if you over medicate yourself on a certain medicine, over medicate, then you can create medicinal aggravation, which will result in medicine proving. Remember when belladonna was given to a healthy prover? What happened? Symptoms of belladonna were basically reflected on the prover. Same situation. It won't be a side effect. Side effects are unwanted effects, right? But it'll be aggravation because the medicine will start proving itself on your body.
Okay.
Yeah. So when the minute you get the medicine out, you'll all be fine.
But अगर हम overtake नहीं ले रहे
Over.
तो side effects
Yeah,
नहीं
yeah,
है.
yeah, yeah. If
And
you're
आपने
not
बहुत
over medicating.
beautifully इसको turn around किया.
Yeah.
And I understood what you meant.
Yeah.
इससे.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go to my next statement. क्रॉनिक डिजीजेस को क्योर कर सकते हैं होम्योपैथी मेडिसिन से, लाइक आर्थराइटिस, कैंसर, डायबिटीज? मिथ और फैक्ट?
Neither, because you cannot cure um, diabetes in all cases. You cannot cure thyroid in all cases. You can manage them very well. कि 5-6 साल तक थायराइड नहीं हुआ, मैंने एक मेडिसिन दे दी, 10 साल तक नहीं हुआ. Minute pregnancy happens, hormones go up and down. Minute something shocking happens, you don't get enough sleep, you're in stress, something shocking happens, boom, it can come back.
Okay.
So what is a cure? What is a permanent cure is a very questionable subject. Because for me, the permanent cure was in the 5 years till you actually ended up having hormonal disturbances because of XYZ reasons, right? So cure is a very, very, very relative term. Because now in arthritis, patients who are taking medicine, they're absolutely fine. Arthritis patients are very, very, very well managed in homeopathy. Very well managed. With lifestyle changes.
Exactly.
If you don't give lifestyle changes, then it's also a little bit tough.
So I think chronic
Same with diabetes. If you don't give lifestyle changes with your homeopathy medicine, it cannot be managed or
every
cured.
doctor would suggest. तो आई थिंक क्रॉनिक डिजीजेस को मैनेज किया जाता है, सिम्टम्स को मैनेज किया जाता है, बट क्योर वाला चीज़ नहीं है इसमें.
क्रॉनिक डिजीजेस बहुत बड़ा सब्जेक्ट है यार. अब सोराइसिस क्रॉनिक डिजीज होती है, तो क्या वो क्योर नहीं हो सकती? नहीं हो सकती है. टाइम लगता है, 10-10 साल लग जाते हैं.
ओके.
5-5, 6-6 साल लग जाते हैं टू गेट इट कम्प्लीटली ऑफ.
ओके.
राइट. कई लोगों में बहुत टाइम लगता है, बट हो जाते हैं. आई स्टिल सी केसेस जहाँ पे उन लोगों ने 5 साल मेडिसिन लिया एंड देन दे फाइन. 5 साल, you know, that's a long time, long commitment.
मेडिसिन को लेना इज लाइक,
yeah, it's under supervision.
Difficult.
Under supervision, it's difficult, but
Yeah.
hats off to them, they've cured themselves because we've seen it in the clinic, na?
that's great.
But at the same point of time, cure तो हो जाता है, but manage certain cases भी हो जाते हैं. So ऐसा नहीं है cure नहीं होता. I can't say neither actually because there's so many diseases ना. मैं किसी disease के लिए बोलूँगी, कोई और बोलेगा नहीं इसमें तो हो जाता है, ऐसा होता है. But it's so many diseases. Because अगर मैं आपको diabetes के लिए बोलूँगी, वो बोलेगा नहीं मुझे कुछ और है, hypertension है or something like that. So manage कई diseases हो जाती हैं, cure भी हो जाती हैं.
Okay, understood. I'll go to my next statement. Homeopathy medicines contain toxic substances, suppose snake venom or arsenic.
No, because I told you, dilution say you don't even trace them at all. Otherwise, how can a legal body in the country allow certain stuff to happen? When I supposedly am taking any medicine, right? Or any user that's taking medicine is legalized by the Indian body. All your factories are allowed to make it only with a certain protocol of supposedly manufacturing your homeopathy medicines. So no, you will not be able to even trace anything like that. Nothing like that.
But I think snake venom or arsenic is used, but it's diluted इतना कि वो harmful effects नहीं है उसके कोई, या फिर हमें उससे scare नहीं होना चाहिए कि अगर ये है भी.
Absolutely, it's so diluted. It's potentized. You cannot trace it. You cannot trace it. Remember, you can only say what is dangerous or harmful when it has been. Have you ever heard a homeopathy medicine saying that it's this, it's that, it's with toxin, or this happened after taking this, or this happened? No, because it's not even allowed. Like you can't even like think about it. 1x 3x भी जो हम lower potencies होती हैं वो भी इतना harm नहीं करती हैं. And because our method of making it is so well done that you can't really say कि toxins होते हैं. Yeah. Like you'll hardly see cases like this. That's why building fear in a lot of people like this is not nice also.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
But people are like spreading out this information, so that's why I asked you this question.
Listen, people spread out worse information. This is nothing.
That's why we need an expert.
My patients come to me and say, doctors, homeopathy में doctor वो होता है steroid होता है, don't give me steroid. I said, I'm not even allowed. I don't even know a steroid. मेरे को नाम ही नहीं पता steroid के, मैंने पढ़ा ही नहीं है. College में मैंने पढ़ा ही नहीं है as a medical student. Yeah, so how can I give you that? But that's the kind of name जो homeopathy का खराब हुआ है.
And that's why these questions are being busted on Nama Talks today. And that's why I'm asking you as an expert, आप clear कर सके.
No, if you take homeopathy medicines from a verified source, definitely no steroids.
Exactly.
No.
And यही I think
no
हमारी audience
steroids, no
समझेगी.
toxins, no.
Okay. One last statement कि अगर हम मेडिसिन को टच करते हैं तो वो लेस इफेक्टिव हो जाती है होम्योपैथी की. मिथ और फैक्ट?
It's not been proven yet. So I will consider it a myth. Yeah, it's not been proven yet. But for sanitation purposes, I also prefer to
हाँ
open it like that and have it. But I'll say, yeah, for sanitation, definitely open it and have it, but do not put your
हाँ
hands on
बिकॉज
it.
पीपल से हाथ लगाया या इस हाथ से टच किया तो इफेक्टिव खराब हो
Yeah,
गया.
but just don't use your hands too much on it. Yeah.
Okay, I think that was the wrap up of our Nama Talks episode on homeopathy. Thank you so much, Dr. Tanya. It was a great episode. मुझे बहुत कुछ जानने को मिला about homeopathy as well कि how does it work, आप कैसे medicines को create करते हो. ये भी बहुत बढ़िया कॉन्सेप्ट है कि ये मेडिसिन जो हम ले रहे हैं क्रिएट कैसे हो रही है
Yeah.
एंड कैसे हेल्प कर रही है हमें.
Yeah.
सो दैट इट वाज अ ब्यूटीफुल एपिसोड. थैंक यू सो मच एंड आई होप हमारी ऑडियंस को एपिसोड पसंद आया हो. Comment down if you like it, if you have any other questions about homeopathy that we can also help you all get the answers from Dr. Tanya as well. And share this episode with your friends and family. Make sure you like this episode and keep watching Nama Talks every Friday. Thank you.
Thank you.
रख दे तू कोई दिल विच गल्लां रब दिया बंदिया तू सब जाने अपने अंदर लेके तुरदा क्यों फिक्रां विच पल तू गवावें